Alrighty, let's take the wheeled Icon A5 up for a fly. Looking at the blades, it looks like I attempted to balance them at one point in time.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Telemetry
Telemetry recovered. 12.5 volts.
Yeah, that plane doesn't work so good for me.
Throttle active.
It is not a pleasure to fly. Taking off! Oops, let's make sure we got control surfaces. Good old Icon. And I got hours on this airframe, which means I effectively barely know how to fly it. So. Got little headlights on it. Came that way. The guy that sold it to me for a fair price. I went down with Eric and met him some miles from here. He had already done put like vertical stabilizers underneath the horizontal stabilizer, which is supposed to reduce the tail wag, I think. I don't know if that worked really. What other mod did he do? Oh, he put the headlights in, so pretty nice. Pretty nice. So chores today, what have I got to do? Oh, I got to go by and pick up my dog's medicine. Some dogs, when you fix them, become incontinent, and it's the result of a hormone not having been released. And mine was incontinent. I've never had that happen on any of my other dogs. So she takes a hormone and it works perfectly. She is a doll and I love her. I really need to go to the gun shop and get 45s. I need to go pay too much for 45s is what I need to do. God, have they restricted us on ammo yet, I wonder? You have to wait 7 days to buy ammo?
12 volts.
Chipping away, man. Feel good legislation. Listen, I hate it to them people in Las Vegas and the school down south and all the other mass murderers, but people here in the U.S. are going to get firearms. It's going to happen. That's how that's going to work. Bad guys always have access to guns. And since guns don't rot, you could outlaw them tomorrow. And the ones that these people bury and hide
11.9 volts.
will still be available. Well, it looks like poor Eric didn't have a good night last night, so he's staying at home. Which is all right. I won't feel so bad about leaving early. I'm kind of not feeling it that much myself, having tossed and turned in the night. We'll see. I might just make the best of it out here until
volts.
The veterinary clinic opens up. Icon. A low pass. Used to be terrible at landing this, so we'll do a low pass, come around, land it, and take off. This thing sips battery juice. I might give some thoughts on the land, low pass, icon. Might give some observations about the Grand Tundra. 'Cause I'm seeing guys concede to something. Ooh, losing it out there in the white. Not good. Landing. See, that does it cooks off to the right, I mean to the left, and it's done that before. I got to figure out what is going on there.
0.6 volts.
Oh, I know how I can do it. Turn off the gyro first off.
Stabilization on.
Oh, it says it's on though. Now, let's land this thing, see what it's doing. Because the gyro will keep it pointed in a direction, and that's not so good all the time. Landing.
11.7 volts.
Looks like my tail's a little wonky too.
Shadow homeward.
Okay, so the gyro's on right now.
Stable.
Gyro's on,
Stabilization.
gyro's off. Yeah. Alrighty. Do some
11.8
tweaking with this in a minute after I go see a man about a horse.